Hi guys and welcome back. Today I'm gonna do the BookTube Newbie Tag. I came along the tag a few days ago and thought it would be fun so you guys could get to know me a little bit more. It's in total 10 questions that I've written down. I don't have too many notes, so I'm just gonna answer them straight away and let's jump into the questions. The first question is, why did you start this channel? It's already a good one. So I thought about starting a YouTube channel for quite some time actually. And when I say that, for probably, I don't know, 8 years or something like that. And in the very beginning, when I had an idea about starting a channel, I would have actually, I think, started a beauty channel. But a few years ago, I came along BookTube and I fell in love with the community immediately. That is really the reason why I wanted to start this BookTube channel. It's because I'm so passionate about books and I would love to connect with people who love books. And another reason that definitely played into it is that I love reading and I read a lot, and I feel like with this book channel it gives even more purpose to reading. Not that you really ever need purpose to read, honestly, just read because it's fun, but I don't know, it just gave something else that added to my reading experience. The second question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube, which is quite a big question. And the obvious answer would be, I mean, unique is me. There's no other copy of me, so already my opinions and reviews will be like hopefully no one else's. I do always want to give you guys my honest opinion, so you have that. But I think another way to look at this question is also, I love to be creative, and it doesn't have to be with all the videos because I do like the classic ones. I mean, I've been doing classic videos like a wrap up in the last few videos, so I do love them and I want to do them on this channel. But I also love to be a bit more creative, and I'm currently working on 2 videos that are not out of this world but are just a bit more fun, and they do take a bit more time, but hopefully in the future I can be even more creative, especially once I learn like how to film properly, how to be comfortable in front of the camera, also in public. Oh my god, that's something I really do need to learn. But yeah, along the way, with all those little things that I guess I'll just learn while doing it. And also aesthetics are very important to me, so if you're someone who likes pretty videos, I do hope that I can produce some of those in the future, because aesthetics and how stuff looks is very important to me, and I do want to bring this on my channel as well. I'm very opinionated, not out loud all the time, but especially on books, I love to talk about them, and I do want to do the popular ones and talk about them, see what I think about them, but also I would love to find for you guys a few books that are not as talked about on BookTube or Book Talk, so that's definitely also something I hope I can do on this channel. The third question is, what are you most excited about this channel? And I think I'm most excited to do something I'm very passionate about. So far I've been loving posting and editing the videos, filming them, coming up with ideas. I have so many ideas, oh my god, my list gets longer and longer. And also, as I said before, I want to be creative and learn new things along the way. I think that is very exciting as well. It's nothing I've ever done before, so to pick up new skills is something I'm very glad I can do on this journey. For the fourth question, we have why I love reading. Simple answer, reading is just great. But no, in a longer form, I think especially the escapism. I love to just jump into another world, and I think it's very different than films or TV shows, which I like as well, but when you read, it's really just you and the book. There's nothing else going on. And for example, I hate it when I read and someone all of a sudden next to me like reads with me. That is for me so intrusive. I'm like, no, this is my world, like I'm in it. You're just able to feel and experience things that you would never maybe in real life. I think that is just so incredible. That's why I also love books that really gives you all the feels. You can experience different lives almost, like you have different roles in books, and I just love that. And you can find one that fits just you. I think that is the best thing, when you find like your genre or your favorite author, like something that just connects with you. For romance books, for example, I feel like with every good romance, you get to fall in love all over again with the characters. The next question is, what book or series got me into reading? And I've been a reader since I was like a little child, so the Truest answer that I can think of is probably Lily the Witch, which is like a children's series, but that was one I read during primary school. I don't know, maybe when I was 8. And I remember to this day, the second book in the series was the first book ever that I read within a day. And I felt like the biggest person. It was the first time, I think, where I really connected to a book and characters and was like, yeah, I'm a reader. So that's a very distinct memory. So of course I forgot a question, because apparently 10 questions is just too much for my brain to remember. No, I just skipped one question, but I wanted to answer that one as well, of course. And that is, what would I ask my favorite booktuber? And honestly, I think I would just ask them if they want to hang out or want to be friends. So I wouldn't really ask them for advice. I think I would be selfish and be like, hey, let's hang out. My little screw up with the questions just really demonstrates my next answer for question 7 that much more. So I'll just act like this was on purpose. The next question is, what challenges I think will be the hardest starting a YouTube channel to overcome? And I feel like I already overcame a few. The first one would be not to get frustrated when not everything is going your way. I don't know, so many things went wrong in the first days or weeks, like my laptop got stolen. And then also with the last longer videos, it took me 48 hours to upload those videos and I couldn't use the laptop or anything. That was, to say that it was annoying isn't enough. And I think especially when you're excited about something and you just want to start and then things don't go your way or you can't work as fast as you want, you know, just life happening really can be quite frustrating. And I think it's important that you still keep the excitement going and don't be too frustrated when things go wrong. Okay, I changed the curtains. The sun is right in my eyes now, but it's just about to go down, so I hope it's still okay. When did I start reading? So as I said before, I've always been a reader since I was able to read. So I would probably say from, I don't know, age 7 or something like that. I never took a pause from reading, but in the past I didn't read as much and I didn't read daily. I read a few books when I was on holiday or when I was traveling, and then I didn't read for a few weeks. And a few years ago I actually changed my reading habits because I didn't really like how I read back then. And now I'm able to read so much more. It just incorporated itself into my life. Second to last question is, where do I read? I can only answer this with everywhere. Like, there isn't a place where I think I wouldn't read, to be honest. I love to read at home, in bed, on the couch. I especially love reading when I travel. For example, when I catch the train or when I go on a flight. I don't know, I see that time when I'm on a train for 2 hours, for example. Like, it's like dedicated time to read in my mind. And the last question is, what kinds of books do I like to read? And I think I already answered that in my first video, so go watch that if you haven't yet. My answer is still the same. Give me any book that has some kind of romance, a great love story. You can convince me to read it. So that are all 10 questions answered. I hope you got to know me a little bit. I'm working on 2 really exciting videos, so have a look out for that. Give this video a like and subscribe to see my next videos. I hope you have a good day and bye guys!